What's good, y'all? It's 150 Sports here. I got Drew to the right of me, Stephen to the left of me. I'm Shaman. It's the first video.
Yeah.
Not first video to us, but first video to y'all. We just, we had to get our little practices in and stuff. But this show is going to be like, it's going to be about just everything going on in the sports world. Like, mainly football, basketball, a little boxing, a little UFC, whole sports world, anything that's going on. But yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, subscribe, like, all that. Subscribe, like, don't forget though, I'm telling you, like, you gotta do it. It's the first episode, man. But we about to get into some college football.
Had to let that stupid bitch know that I'm really up. I've been drinking juice all day, where's my double cup? Yo bitch tryna fuck on me for clout, told her back it up. I had niggas running off they blocks, had them packing up. Told a bitch that I got hella bread, I think she wanna fuck. Bitch we sliding, then we finna spray just like a...
Alright, I'm finna get into the college football review portion of the show, where we talk about the games from the past week, championship week. First game we're gonna get into is Alabama, Georgia. Score was 27-24. Alabama came through. What y'all think about that game?
I ain't gonna lie. I thought Georgia would win, but Bama's on the hunt. They wanted it more clearly. But yeah, it was a lot of injuries on Georgia's side. But yeah, I'm gonna let you talk about that.
Yeah, it was a couple. They had a couple injuries. The receiver was injured. Bowers wasn't 100%.
Yeah,
So
that's tough. I ain't gonna lie, that's their best player too.
Yeah,
offensively
was having a little trouble moving the ball as fluently as they usually do, but
it is against Bama though.
It wasn't as, you feel me? It was clearly, it wasn't as fluent, but it wasn't like you said, it was still Bama. You feel me? So it's not that they out there playing against scrubs.
Yeah. So,
but still.
Yeah, still though, they wasn't looking like the same Georgia.
It's two key players. I can see if it's random players, even linemen, because them is rotational players. You feel me? Two key players.
Yeah, but I gotta say, man, that shit crazy, man. I just, it's not crazy, but I thought Georgia would win, bro. I ain't gonna lie, but shit, I'm cool with Bama being in there. We're gonna get into why I'm cool about Bama being in there in a little bit, but.
Yeah, me personally, I wanted Georgia to win. All year, everybody's been saying it's not the same Bama team. Bama been scraping by. Bama hasn't been as explosive, hasn't been blowing out teams the way that they should have. So everybody had their predictions against Bama, and nobody thought Bama was going to win this game other than unless you live in Alabama. I ain't gonna lie. Like, nobody else in my inner circle said Bama was going to win.
That's not correct.
I thought you said Bama was gonna win.
I said Bama can win. I ain't never said Bama.
Oh, I thought you was on the Bama train. I ain't gonna lie.
I agree with him. I feel like
I remember we did a little review.
I feel like nobody except really Bama fans really thought Bama was gonna win. Like, of course they had a chance. It's college football. It's in the championship week. Any of these teams had a chance to win, but nobody. Oklahoma had a chance to beat y'all.
Yeah.
It's like, but I'm like saying, and I'm just saying, like, of course Oklahoma has a greater. I mean, Bama has a greater chance because they're better. They're way better than Oklahoma.
Yeah, it's just the fact that Georgia was so dominant all year, going 12-0, and they finally like get their last little punch, little ticket, just to make sure they confirming their chance to the playoffs. And with that being said, they didn't win.
Yeah,
so
they didn't.
Bama came through. That Bama was hungry, even though I feel like Jalen Monroe could have played a lot better. I'm very high on him, so seeing him during that game, it wasn't the best game of him, but he will get better as time go on. He probably will come back and play again at Bama and make sense. So with that being said, they got a lot of upside, and let's keep it pushing, man.
Next game
we got Washington, Oregon, 31-30 or 34-31.
Sound like same exact amount of points they won the first time. Wasn't it like 3 points or some shit?
It was 21-24. 21-24.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Michigan got them up by, not Michigan, Washington got them up by 3. Every trip.
Yeah.
Oregon got to hold that, and they got swept.
Yeah, like, that's tough.
If we're gonna go ahead and drop some videos. We'll go ahead and leave a link in the description. We did have a review on Bama and Georgia. We did have not a review, a reaction I should say, on Bama and Georgia, and a reaction on Washington versus Oregon. And we did chat a lot about Washington and Oregon throughout that whole entire game. So there's plenty more to be said on that end. We'll leave a link. But me personally, I knew Washington was going to do that to begin with. I was screaming Washington from sweep, like, to begin with.
He was.
So,
he was.
I've been rooting for them, and I feel like they might have a... Is it even an upset against Texas? Because it's kind of even. But like,
I don't think... I feel like if Washington... I feel like more people think Washington going to win.
I feel like more people think Washington going to lose.
Yeah, I think it's 50-50.
I feel like it's 60-40.
Texas
like,
got the fan base behind him, bro. They got the... everybody just want to see...
We getting too far ahead. We getting too far ahead. All right.
We are.
What you got to say about Washington versus Oregon now?
Shit, man. These two niggas had Washington. I mean, not Washington. Yeah, they both had Washington. I had Oregon. I thought Oregon was gonna come through. They came out too slow. They just was not looking like the same Oregon that I watched. But they came out slow. Washington didn't. And I really feel like that's really why Washington won the game.
That's all she wrote.
But I mean, shit. That's what you got to do to win.
When you're down by a lot to a good team,
it's hard to come back.
Yep.
Even though they did, but shit, it's like
at the end of the day, you got to own your record.
Yeah, like that shit crazy. I ain't gonna lie. 2-0. That shit sucks. I know all Bo Nix finna be sick about that shit.
Yeah, cause he's never. I don't think Bo Nix has been to the playoffs.
Yeah, he hasn't.
And he's been in the picture every single time, bro. That's tough.
Damn near, yeah. That shit crazy. But shit, what you got to say about that game? Not shit. You just like.
Yeah, no, it was. Go watch the reaction.
Yeah,
type
no
shit,
cap. We did, yeah, no cap. Because we definitely did talk a lot, like he said. So, click that fucking link. But
next game we got Oklahoma State versus Texas, 21-49.
I mean, I said we would beat them by 20 at least. I mean, shit, like, I don't know.
Yeah, they was going bananas.
Like, I called it. Like, I mean, they're not competing with us. That's what I said. I'm like,
hey,
they're a decent team, but they're not competing with us. Bro, top 5 in the nation type shit. Like, that's all I've been telling niggas all year, bro. I mean, I ain't gonna talk too much on it. I mean, shit, I don't really have much to say because that's what I expected. I mean, shit, shout out to Quinn breaking records and shit.
Yeah, I was just about to. I'm looking up his stats right now as we speak.
He had 400 probably. I want to say.
Let's look. Quinn Ewers,
52,
35 attempts, 35 completions off of 46 attempts. He had 452 passing yards at a 96% completion rate. If he dropped back 4 times, he was completing the ball 3 times. That's pretty damn good. I'm not gonna lie. He only took 1 sack. He threw 4 touchdowns. He only threw 1 pick. QBR 92 or not 92. 97.1.
You meant to say it's 76. I think you said his completion percentage was 96.
I was thinking that.
Did I say that?
Yeah, you did.
I'm reading the wrong shit. It's 76. His completion percentage was 76.1, and his QBR was 97.1. That's where I had the little flip flop right there. But hey, when it's all said and done, man, Quinn put on the show that he needed to in order for his team to win at a dominant fashion that they did. So happy for him. Let's keep it pushing.
Hey man, and shout out that nigga. That's all I got to say about it, man.
It was an overall team effort, but hey, when you're QB, you're the MVP whenever they win.
And he coming back next year. That's all I got to say. We're gonna talk about it. Shit.
Next game we got is Michigan versus Iowa, 26-0.
Crickets. Nobody give a fuck about that game, bruh. Don't get me wrong. It was a lot like, it wasn't a slaughter like as people thought it was going to be, like 30, 40 points. Like, Iowa do have a good defense.
I don't think
it definitely was a slow-paced game.
The 30, 40 points, the spread was like 29 or some shit. It was low as hell.
That's close enough, bro. You know I'm being over-exaggerating.
Like, I know you mean like 30 plus.
Yeah, like literally. They expected it to be like maybe 10 to 38 to or some shit like that. But like when I was watching the game, when I tuned in the few times that I did, I wasn't able to watch the game the whole entire time. And plus, it wasn't the main game I gave a fuck about. I ain't gonna lie. But at the same time, it seemed like it was a defensive battle. Like Michigan was definitely getting off like how they were supposed to. But at the same time, it wasn't like they were throwing the ball up all over them. They were running the ball all over them. Like Iowa still has a good defense, and that's the only why Iowa is even known for is because they defense. Their offense has never been electric. They just always had a good defense. So with that being said, hey, fucking dogs. Like we got 2 dogs in here, and they over here roughhousing and stuff. So we trying to keep them calm.
Stop.
So,
but I mean, yeah, Michigan versus Iowa. That shit was expected, man. Like I ain't gonna lie. I wanted Iowa to win though, just so we can make it. But we're gonna talk about that. That's all I'm gonna say. But I mean, Michigan. Everybody knew Michigan will win, bro. But shit, what you gotta say? Expect it?
Yeah, I knew they was gonna win.
Yeah.
if you guys didn't,
Yeah. You guys. Yeah. He's a Michigan.
he loved that navy and yellow.
I'm weak as fuck.
Yeah. Disrespecting the fuck out your niggas like that. That shit crazy. But yeah, with all that, the reviews being said, after the conference championship, guess what we had? The AP poll.
Yeah.
And that motherfucker. Oh shit, we didn't talk about one game that happened. I mean, Florida State versus Louisville. I mean, we all knew they was going. Florida State. No, we didn't all know, but Florida State barely won. But that's why I'm bringing it up though, because the AP poll. The AP poll finish was Michigan #1, Washington #2, Texas #3, and Bama #4. Shit's crazy. So
You guys didn't know. He's a Texas fan too. You guys might not hear about my team too much because we ass right now. I'm a fan of Michigan State Spartans.
Yeah.
Green and white. Fuck you talk about. Been a fan since I was in middle school, and I'm a die on this hill. So, that being said,
I've been a fan of Texas since I was a fucking kid. I've been waiting for this shit since Colt McCoy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. This shit crazy, bro. I'm so peeved for my niggas. But we did, the last, Florida State did finish undefeated. I wanted to ask y'all how y'all felt about that, because Florida State didn't make it. But in my eyes, I didn't feel like they made it. But I want to ask y'all. I'll explain, but I'll let you
it's 2 different perspectives you have to look at it from. It's a competition perspective, like who does the fans want to see, who's actually going to be better team to actually compete against. Like, all right, like I got LeBron versus Kobe. Like, do I want LeBron versus Scotty? Like, yeah, that might be cool, but at the same time, we don't want to see that. Like, you feel me with what I'm saying? That's the idea. So when it comes to Florida State, Jordan Travis got hurt at the worst possible time. And it's so sad for that organization because they fought so hard all throughout the year. They battled, they went undefeated. But at the same time, when you watch the conference game versus Louisville, do not get me wrong, Louisville is no scrub, no pushover. But at the same time, Louisville is not a top 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 team in the country. So with that being said, seeing them struggle the way that they did against Louisville, it didn't look good to the committee. It didn't blow them out like how they supposed to. I thought the quarterback was going to be like a next man up and just keep doing his job, doing his thing. But at the same time, it was slow motion. Their defense definitely did what they were supposed to do. They had plenty of sacks. They stopped the ball plenty of times on 3rd and out. They did what they were supposed to do. But at the same time, when you not scoring on offense, it's hard. So when the committee goes back and look at things, they're looking at either the best team, not even either. They're looking at the best team. They're not looking at who's most deserving. So we've seen this happen plenty of years, and we kind of knew this was going to happen once we seen the final outcome of the game, that Florida State was not going to make it. It's sad to say they had a long, great season. They still have a bowl game. They still have stuff to look forward to. They are going to get more recruits. A lot of them people are coming back. Some of them people are going to the NFL, so it's happy for them. But it's tough, man. I know I went on a fat ass rant, but it's tough. Like, when you deserve to be there, when your whole season is just like, to them is like low-key out the window. Like, it's tough just for the lone fact that your quarterback got hurt. You guys couldn't produce as many points as they felt like y'all should have. Even though you guys went 13-0, you guys didn't lose a game. You guys are supposed to make it. But when you go back to who's the better team, you look at Bama. That just beat the number 1 team. You look at Texas. That's been dominant all year. And on top of that, a lot of people don't remember that Texas ended up beating Bama to begin with earlier in the season. So if you can't not put Texas in there when they had the same record as Bama, then Bama's only L is Texas. So it's a hard decision. It's something hard to live with. It's 2 different points of views, but the committee is looking at who the better team.
Yeah, I agree with literally damn near everything he said. Like Florida State, man, I said, like, I knew they wasn't gonna make it. If I'm a Florida State fan, of course you would be sick. Like, damn, we went undefeated, and that's fan biasy. But as not being a fan, like he said exactly the same shit, bro. Like, that team is not the same team without Jordan Travis at all. Like, their defense, yes, like he said, is good, but like that. I kind of predicted this shit. I'm like, bro, if he don't do good, bro, they're not putting these niggas in. Like, there's no reason for them to be in. Like, not saying there is a reason. I ain't mean to say no reason. There is a reason because they finished undefeated. But I mean, again, they just won they was just in a battle with Louisville team that just lost to an unranked Kentucky last week. And I want to say the Louisville team got blew out too. But I mean, shit, yeah, he really said everything I had to say for real. So, shit, that's really all I got to say about Florida State. But my boys, Texas, man. Man, I called this shit, man. I was so fucking happy we got in there, bro. I really thought for a second we wasn't gonna get in there, but when we dominated Oklahoma State, I kind of was, I was like, okay, we might get in there, but
you guys put out all the tricks too. I seen a lot of y'all trick plays and stuff. Y'all was trying to like show that y'all was like that. I think your coach had that in mind when y'all seen y'all, we could dominate these guys.
Yeah, they definitely were probably like, we need to dominate them. That's what Florida State's coach should have been on. He probably was telling them like, bro, if y'all want to get in, we got to dominate these niggas. Like, y'all can't come in here and y'all can't be in it with Louisville. Like, y'all need to fucking blow out Louisville if y'all really want to be in it. Because if they would be, it would be way more of an argument. Because it's like, damn.
If they beat Louisville by 30, it would be like, well, they're undefeated. Like, Bama wouldn't have been in. It'd have been Texas. Or would they show bias for Bama?
Yeah,
you don't know.
That's what I was scared of. I thought they was going to take us out and put Bama in there. I ain't going to lie. I was going to be salty. I'm like, this because it's SEC, Bama. They did beat the number 1 team in the nation. Who, so it's like,
I just feel otherwise. I don't agree with y'all.
Well,
all right, speak up.
Yeah, that's what I say. What you, how you feel?
I feel like yes, it is. You can say it is supposed to, the committee. They just fuck themselves. Like, they literally just fuck themselves almost out of a job. I'm not gonna lie. Because college football always been like iffy. It's always been iffy of how the format for selecting a national championship as a champion has always been. That's why some years we got fucking co-champions and some years is one nigga, and it's always been iffy, and they're always constantly changing it. And that's why with the college football playoffs shit, that when that formation came out in 2014 or whatever, and I was brand new, they again trying new ways and shit, and they low-key just fucked themselves because they really fucked up. Like, you can't. I get the argument of this is the better team, these are the better matchups or wherever.
Yeah,
but at the same time, how can you say these are the better teams and leaving Georgia out?
I mean, I agree with that. Because that's another thing too. I thought Georgia, I thought Bama and Georgia were going to be in there and we were going to be out.
You can't say these are the better teams but leaving the 2-time national champions out.
And they did that for Ohio State.
Michigan, they did that for last year. Not even a couple years ago.
Both undefeated, one loss.
When they lost to y'all,
and still made it to the playoffs.
But that was circumstance. That's different. It's not the same because it wasn't as many one-loss teams. It wasn't as many teams in the case. Once USC lost, they had 2 losses. They were automatically gone. Ohio State was already 5. 1 loss. They're not going to put a 2-loss to USC. They lost to the same team twice. So, I just don't feel like that that's the case. Like, I don't feel like you pick the 4 best teams. We're leaving Georgia out is how I don't get that. How is this the 4 best teams?
I'm not saying it's the 4 best teams in there, but I feel like out of all of these teams that they did put in there, I feel like, I mean, shit, like, you gotta take Florida State out, like.
But that's my case for Georgia. Saying that's just for Georgia. I feel like if you was gonna put the 4 best teams, there's no way these are the 4 best teams.
I don't agree with that either.
Yeah, what team? What after Georgia? Okay.
Shit, hold on.
I feel like
I'm telling you, my four.
Who's y'all top 5 in the nation right now? Like
the way it's set up right now.
Oh, that's the way it's set up.
The way it's set up right now is my
your
top
5 in the nation, best teams.
Well,
Like
Georgia will be number 5.
Not saying playoffs, like just.
Okay,
right,
bro.
like
Bama,
anybody.
Washington, Michigan, Texas, and Georgia number 5. Just because,
In
like,
that order.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Okay,
not
but okay.
I feel like I'll pick Michigan number 1 in my order. It'll be Michigan, Texas, Washington, Bama.
My shit would probably be at best teams.
No. Washington before Texas.
My best teams would probably be Michigan, Georgia, Washington. Michigan, Georgia, Washington, Texas, Ohio State, Bama. I think Ohio State better than Bama. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even trying to downplay Bama or anything. I still think they're good, but I think I would put Ohio State over. If Ohio State and Alabama play, I would probably. If I was betting, not saying I fuck Ohio State, but if I was betting money on it,
if this, I think.
If I was betting money on it, I'm betting on Ohio State. I'm not going to lie.
First damn, I don't know. But shit, look. This we ain't gonna get too deep into that, but.
But
my top, I'm gonna let you finish.
What's your top?
My top 5, I say I'm Texas number 1 in the nation. Georgia. I want to say Bama. No, I can't even say. I gotta say Bama then, cause they just beat Georgia. Shit, I say Texas, Bama, Georgia. I think y'all 4 though, and then I think Washington. Then fucking Ohio State. I ain't gonna lie. Like,
but yeah,
I don't know. Y'all might be better than one of them though.
My whole thing is you just can't. There's no way that's the top 5. That's the 4 best teams without Georgia, and then Washington. I don't give a fuck. I mean,
I don't think Washington's the top 4.
The Florida State shit. It's just like I really don't give a fuck. That's where they fuck themselves up. That's like you don't give a fuck. Like no, they fucked themselves up with that. How the fuck are you gonna leave an unranked,
defeated team out?
Yeah, this is nothing like when you at UCF when they was undefeated from 2017 when they had Nub in them.
Yeah.
Okay, you could have even left. You put in the undefeated. What's the name? You put in the undefeated Cincinnati team, even though they were undefeated, but they're in the lower ranked conference than them.
I mean, they had to go.
They do that. They did that shit like 3 years in a row. I ain't gonna lie.
It literally.
They
didn't go in.
It wasn't 3. I think it was 2 though.
Yeah,
but
they had 3 good years.
They definitely had 3 good years in a row for sure. Desmond Ritter's whole career except was elite. Like,
yeah,
they were still. They're in the. That's a team in the lower ranked conference. So either way, they're playing worse teams than what Florida State is playing. On a weekly basis, like literally on a weekly basis.
I get you, but it's like
that's a power 5.
They put Cincinnati in there because they were good. Literally, look up their last their history because they were good. I remember they were good for 3 years straight. And I'm like, damn, they gotta put them in there. Literally, they had to put them in there. It was Sauce's last year. It was Desmond Ritter's last year. It was all they starting niggas last year's. Like I'm like, and they were.
Yeah, I remember Daniel went there. I'm like, bro, I look, you want to go to a game. Because, like, he was a student. And that's when they were actually good. Because he went, like, when they were turning up. And he was like, I'm a Sissy fan. I'm a Sissy fan. Like, now he a Michigan fan. Not a Sissy ass. Like.
Bandwagon ass nigga. Like, that's what I say, though.
But, like, yeah,
so, bro. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. See, I'm looking at it. And, yeah, they did. They was 9-1 the year before in 2020. And they went 13-1, which that one loss was in the playoffs. But the 9-1 shit, I feel like that's
what I mean though. Like you see, 2018, 4 years. 2018 they went 11-2.
That's 11-3. But I'm saying 11-3 is.
No, that's not good. I'm not saying that.
But that's putting yourself in the mind of the committee though.
Yeah.
Like, okay, like they
That ain't
they
good
not
enough.
ass.
I feel like, but a one
Like-
undefeated season in the SEC is more than two seasons of 11-2 and 11-3. I'm not gonna lie. An undefeated season in the SEC
But they're not-
in the ACC.
Oh, okay.
In the ACC is weighs way more than being undefeated. I mean, than losing 3 games in 5 games in 2 years at Cincinnati. That's what I'm saying.
But in our reality, bro,
That outweighs
in
that.
our reality, bro, Jordan Travis was playing. He would be in it.
That's all what it boils down
And
to.
Jordan Travis was playing. He
Yeah,
would be
he
in it. I
would
don't
be
even
in it.
think, even if they didn't blow them
But
niggas
that's
out, I feel like if Jordan Travis was in it, he would be in it.
There was no reason they should have been left out. Like there was literally no reason. Like I get the whole not being good enough, not being, but that play now it's whole different because we've been saying that for years. Like you have to be good enough, put enough points up, yada yada yada. But this has never been an instance where that has been the factor of a team making the playoffs or not making the playoffs. Literally, out of the 7
I mean,
years,
we haven't really seen nothing like this though.
that's what I'm saying. Out of the 7 years, this is the first time in the first instance ever that a team that should have made an undefeated team did not make the playoff because they didn't put up enough points or the committee did not feel like they were good enough.
Yeah,
And I feel like it shouldn't have been like that for the simple fact that there was lost teams in that equation to begin with. If it was the case where it was 5 undefeated teams at the end of the season and we had to pick between one or where the fuck, then so be it. I would have been I would accept that. But a Power 5 undefeated, like that's fucked up. Like I get, and it's fucked up, but it's fucked up because that shouldn't be right. Like that shouldn't.
No, I get what you saying.
Yeah,
It's
it's
like all fairness. If it's not fair to them, it's not fair to
It's not
them.
even on the moral, like bro.
I just don't feel like it should just be up to a group of people. I feel like it should be up to like literally
Compete.
standings, like
It should be-
points,
I thought-
and like who they play.
It
Like-
can't be like that because you still. I mean, if everybody playing somebody different, you can't be like, oh well, these niggas is, and then you like it is at the
Not that is true because
at the
Liberty
end of
will
the
be
year,
in the playoffs.
it's 7. It's,
Like, Liberty
it's,
be in the
it's
playoffs,
7 teams with 1 loss. It's fucking how many teams got 2 losses and we only ranking the top 25 of them twos. How the fuck is we ranking the top 25 of them twos do that? Like, so I feel like we should really go back to computer generated shit. Like go back.
Computer generated, like you
Yeah.
said, it'll fuck around though.
That's what I'm saying. The community
Have fucking
that's why-
Tulane ass.
that's
at
why-
fucking
that's why-
8.
Number 4, like, yeah, like,
shit,
damn,
But it's still they should like a Tulane. Yeah, they should.
I get what you're saying.
They should. A Tulane should. It's different though, cause you feel like even though like we know like if a Tulane in a realistic setting they go up, say for 16 playoff was today, Tulane did go up against.
They fuck
Alabama.
around is gonna make it next year, bro.
But
They
I'm-
are.
They probably would. They're gonna put all the undefeated teams. They're gonna try to give them that boost now. But I'm saying like still, the undefeated teams go in, they get that boost to make it into the 16 playoffs. Like most of the time, they gonna get smacked up.
Yeah.
They
I mean,
finna get-
shit, that's what happened to Cincinnati.
They
I mean,
finna-
Cincinnati didn't really get smacked up, but I mean, that's what happened.
They finna-
That's what happened to y'all.
get
Y'all
smacked
first
up.
year, y'all went like not to be like that, but I'm saying like
Yeah, but we was.
I mean, shit.
we was the new playoff team.
yeah,
Like,
that's what I mean
we was
though.
the new
Like
playoff
y'all
team.
niggas got more recruits. It's
We was
probably not.
better. We was
What have I
better.
got?
because we
Tell my
was
brains.
good. But I'm talking about the teams where it's like there's no guarantee. Like yeah, Tulane was undefeated and shit, but there's no guarantee that they're gonna go back to that success type shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or like, even like
I
Liberty.
mean, shit though.
They-
You
they
can say
can-
that
they
with
can-
Florida State though.
They can easily, yeah, but I'm fine. It's more likely, bro, because of the Power 5 and how.
You said
Yeah.
I get what you saying. You're saying that conference is good enough for them to be undefeated and make it. Like that's what you're saying. Like
Yeah.
you're saying I get it's unfair. I get you.
But I'm saying they shouldn't have not made it. There's no reason they shouldn't have made it. Like there's no reason that y'all not even trying to hate on Texas and shit. I just like I said, if y'all didn't lose to Alabama, y'all had that 1 loss, y'all would have made it. I just feel like y'all shouldn't have made it, and I feel like Alabama shouldn't have made it. Not even on no I wanted to play the easy route, nigga. They literally earned like you can't say the linebacker still had to do what he had to do. He had to go out there and play hard as fuck every down.
No, I know. I get
The
you.
fucking wide receiver had
It's
to
just-
still do the running back. The running back still had to do what he had to do. He still without him. You could say the same thing without the fucking running back. Even though he not him, we know like each team has different like focal points and shit. Like
Yeah, it's not the same as the Cincinnati
I
shit,
get like
but
they
it's
still
like,
not as strong. But I just don't believe that. I feel
yeah,
like
that's unfair.
And
I
I
do
feel like
agree
they
that
fuck-
is unfair.
They're gonna fuck up they chances, and they better hope this college football snap.
Next year,
No, this year.
I
Next year we're
think-
gonna all
I
forget
think
about
this.
it.
I think this year.
I'm not gonna lie. Next year we're gonna all forget about it, except Florida State. Florida State fans is gonna never forget this forever. We're gonna all forget about the shit because it's 16 playoffs. Everybody gonna be happy, whoop de whoop. But I feel like this is still fucked up. Like this, that, sickening.
Yeah, it is sick because it's like when it all boiled down to record, and that's what it's supposed to boil down to at the end of the day. That's supposed to swing. That's supposed to be the main thing that swings you.
Yes, like, like I feel like the whole like I get everything that what y'all saying. Like y'all,
like bro, even though y'all lost such, y'all still should make because y'all 13 and up.
Yeah,
I feel the same way.
Much,
I feel like it should be a deserving thing, but at the same time, I come to the conclusion that it's a committee like that's people that's thinking that's like, well, I ain't gonna lie, they not that good, bro. We seen them play against they don't have that much motion. I don't want to watch fucking Florida State versus Michigan, so we're not gonna do that. Like
that's literally what they did. That's literally what they pulled. And that's kind of bullshit. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's literally what niggas did.
And the thing is, when the committee first came, it used to be deserving. Because you could have made an argument, like even with Michigan State year that we made it, bro, there could have been a team that's better than us. But no, like it was deserving because we did good.
Bro, I think any team that beat Ohio State or Michigan is Big Ten is in it.
That is true.
Yeah, I think any team, bro, in the Big Ten who go undefeated, like y'all in it, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie. Like any team who beat Ohio State,
that's how it should be,
or Michigan.
But that's what I'm saying. That's how it should be.
Man, even with the ACC, it should be the same way. That's what I'm saying.
And it shows it's not like that.
Who's all in the ACC?
I mean, but who's like that in the ACC though?
It's not. I feel like
it doesn't no more. Like it used to be like that.
But it doesn't matter. These are at the end of the day, these are the top. They're Power 5. These are the top 5 power conferences in the whole league. If you win one of them motherfuckers, you should be in it. Or you should be in that. Well, they were in the conversation, but I feel like since if you were undefeated,
they were undefeated and they won.
Yes, if you were in that motherfucker and you undefeated, nigga, you should be in it. These are the power. Like it's if you're in the top of the power.
Yeah, their conference not weak.
It's not weak because you do have Florida State, you got Louisville, you got the North Carolina, you got the Blue Devils, Duke, you got Miami, you got Boston College, you got Pitt. You got Virginia.
The weakest one.
You got Virginia Tech.
Out of the top, well, probably this year the weakest one out of the Power 5.
Yeah, but at the same time, bro, just because they weak this year shouldn't. Like I get exactly what you're saying, bro. I agree with you completely. Like at the end of the day, bro, if you went undefeated in the top 5, Power 5, like you should go.
That's what I'm saying. That's what you said. You said, like you said, if you win the Big Ten, you should be able to go. You should be able to go. You win the Big Ten
and went undefeated.
Yes, you should be able to go.
Like if you have a 1 loss, 2 loss, and you win the Big Ten, that's different. Like if I won the Big Ten, they still not going to the playoffs, regardless. Because they have 2 losses, 3 losses. But like, I see
SEC and Big Ten is the most like notable.
Yeah, they are 1 and 2. They are 1 and 2. But I'm just saying, like, and that still shows, like in the instance, like, say it was more SEC teams. Fucking undefeated or whatever the fuck. Say y'all was undefeated still in Michigan.
No, we would have made it.
Had 1 loss. No, Michigan was undefeated.
We would have made it.
Yeah, say y'all was undefeated and Michigan was still here, and they would have pushed Michigan out or some shit or whatever.
We wouldn't even have been. It wouldn't even have been a question. I ain't gonna lie. Like it wouldn't even have been a question if we were undefeated, because we would have been like we would have just been in there.
Yeah, they would have put y'all in there just because they quarterback hurt, literally. But I'm just saying.
That is fucked up. As a Florida, if you're a Florida State fan, bro, like
you're never gonna live this down.
I would be salty as fuck if we went undefeated and we didn't make it.
And the Georgia fans and Florida State fans got robbed this year from the committee. This is the first time I ever seen the committee really fuck up like badly.
Yeah.
Like badly. It's not bad because it's like at the end of the day it's still teams. Everybody's
still happy about what they about.
Yeah, bro. Every team had a case. The teams that made it did have a case, but this is not the best. This is not the scenario that it should have been at the end of the day. Like,
yeah, I mean, shit. I don't agree.
That's fucked up.
But I mean, I get what he's saying.
I get all points of view.
You even a 2-time champs out in the Power 5.
I get his point. Like I get his point.
With two lost teams in there, like bro.
Me personally, I low-key just think Bama shouldn't have made it. Like, and Georgia should have stayed in it. But Georgia did just lose to Bama, so yeah, SEC, like I said.
And the thing is, and sometimes it boils down to timing and stuff, too.
And they both got 1 loss, Bama versus Georgia. They both got 1 loss, and that's it.
Yeah, and they're the 2-time national champs. Like, they didn't lose to their last game. They just won fucking 39 or whatever the fuck it was in a row. And they lose this 1 game in the championship game and have to,
shit, they both on lost teams though, bro. So I mean, when you look at it like
But their
that,
case
too,
is hard.
they
But their
won.
case is now they're
I
the
get what you're
champions.
saying.
They're the two-time champions, and this is their first loss. That's what their case is, and that case is stronger than anybody's case, in my opinion.
And I want to say they did the same thing for Alabama like a couple years ago, but I want to say Georgia beat Bama or some shit like that, or something, or it might have happened the wrong way, the reverse way. Bama beat Georgia, and then they played again in that championship, and Georgia beat Bama.
No,
it was either or.
Georgia ain't never beat Bama in the SEC championship. They never. That was
one year when Georgia
they
won.
Still ain't big.
They both made it, and one of them lost.
Yeah, Georgia probably beat Georgia in the season, and then Alabama came back in the
they
championship game. Which I mean, if y'all trade,
no, it was
the
SEC.
That's what I'm saying. If we trade wins, and then I won in the FCC championship.
The same shit happened with what you think should happen. That's what happened. But yeah, I mean, shit. That's the AP poll finish, man. Michigan versus Bama, Texas versus Washington. Who do y'all got? With all that being said, who y'all got? Michigan versus Bama. Who y'all got?
Michigan.
You got
Hey,
Michigan.
man, go blue.
Go blue. I got Bama, nigga. I got Bama, nigga. Nigga, I want to see Bama in the 90. I want to see this nigga team, but I want to see Bama for real. I want to see Bama again, just to make it look better. But Texas versus Washington, it's gonna be the same way again. Texas versus Washington, who y'all got?
I got Texas, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Bama not gonna get. They're not gonna beat us, bro. They barely.
I don't want to, bro. I want to see
barely got
Washington
here,
in
bro.
the playoff or the championship, but at the same time, I ain't gonna lie. I'd rather see Texas.
Yeah, I kind of want to
I
see
seen
y'all.
Quinn Ewers go crazy.
I want to see y'all, but I feel like, bro, I don't know. Texas,
another year.
they got bro. Y'all both got well-rounded teams.
Yeah.
Y'all both got well-rounded teams, and I feel like.
Actually, man, I want Washington, man. Fuck you. I ain't gonna lie.
That's what I'm saying. Washington can easily, bro. But y'all team is good, but it's like, bro, I don't know. That's a cool.
I think we about to show niggas why we top 3 in the nation. But
I'm gonna say Washington by 3. I ain't gonna lie.
I got Texas by 10, 14.
That's crazy. That's insane. Washington by 3. It's not. They not. Y'all not winning by 14. This is gonna be a back-to-back.
I think y'all better than Oregon.
Yes. I think we're better than that whole conference.
It don't matter who the better team though. It's who it matters what's gonna happen.
Hey, if we beat them, we better than Oregon, nigga. Fuck you talking about? Fuck you talking about, nigga? I'm on our wild ass too. Like, but yeah, y'all said who you got though? Texas versus Washington. Washington by 3. Who you got?
Yeah.
Washington.
Alright, about to say.
50-50 to you.
Yeah, for real, to be honest, but like, bro, I don't mind seeing Texas or Washington in the championship. I'm
I'm just a Texas fan type shit. That's why I'm saying Washington.
Either way, y'all gonna lose to Michigan.
Texas, man. I hope, and if we see, oh my God, if we see Michigan, if Michigan win, who plays
Bama
first?
not even supposed to.
Who plays first? Can you look like who plays first, please?
Bama not even supposed to be here. Bama got here on the last play against Auburn. Literally almost fucking lost on the 4th and 17. Then they got lucky again. They didn't get lucky, but they beat Georgia. But it still was by 1. Got through a nail biter against Georgia.
I mean, what are you talking about? I mean, let's not act like
They literally almost lost to Auburn.
That's a rivalry game, man.
Nah, nigga, they were
Y'all
4 for
niggas almost
17.
lost to Ohio State.
Nigga, they were number 1 in the country. What the fuck do you mean? They were number 1. They were number 1.
They were number 2. Or, yeah, they were number 3. I want to say, or 2.
Damn, that might have been after the week.
Yeah.
No, they were number 1. Nigga,
No,
they was number
weren't,
1.
bro.
They was number 1.
No, they weren't.
They was number 1.
I promise you they weren't. It literally said 3 and 2.
Nah, probably.
Bama versus Michigan at 5 p.m. on
Damn, why the fuck we play first?
January 1st, and then Texas versus Washington.
Like I was saying, either
January
or.
1st at
I
8:45.
want either or. I really want. If we play Michigan, I'm really gonna want that game. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
lie.
Bama almost
I'm
fucking
really
lost to
gonna want
Auburn,
that
bro.
game. But we got to get past Washington first. I know they're not ass, so I mean shit. But I got my boys, man. Yeah, like
Fuck the
we
bullshit.
like that, man. I said we was winning the Natty. I said we was winning the Natty, and I want to fucking say.
You've been saying that shit like the past 4 years, bro.
I said it's coming, man. Nigga said I was crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Nigga said I was crazy. But
Yeah, you
I ain't
are.
gonna say look, it ain't happening yet, so let me stop talking about it. But that's gonna do it for the AP polls, man.
And the playoff predictions.
Yeah, and the playoffs. I mean, shit, damn, yeah. Damn, I forgot, shit. Damn. Well.
We'll probably run it back again. Y'all hear it?
Yeah.
Y'all hear it again.
We might have to change our
yeah.
opinion or some shit. But that's gonna do it for the AP poll.
You be talking crazy.
Shut up, it's going.
That I got.
Shut up.
Fuck.
Is that abusive talk? It's like,
It's on fucking camera.
Yeah, I'll edit this shit out.
Oh my god, man.
Whip that shit got in the video.
You forgot to edit that
Oh
part out.
god, that shit would be funny as fuck. It wouldn't be funny, but it would be up to us. Oh my god.
Yeah, bro, I'm gonna cancel already, bro. We're gonna be at 50
That shit would be funny. I ain't
They
gonna
was trying
lie.
to find Nyla, trying to help her.
Who's he talking
Yeah, no
to?
cap. Yeah. You on my Instagram page. It's gotta be the girl. It's the only girl you're talking to.
Bro, the internet
She's
was
trapped.
Blink once.
He beats on her. Alright.
Next
But-
post, use a boo hard.
Alright, y'all. We're gonna talk about this transfer portal. It's been a lot of players. It's been like what, over 1,000 players that entered the transfer portal.
Hell yeah.
Like, bro, that shit's insane. But we're gonna start off with some teams that they are about to lose a lot of guys, and we're gonna start out with the Ohio State University. That shit is insane. They lost Kyle McCord first. Their QB. I mean, Kyle McCord. He's not terrible. He's not bad. He's decent to me. I don't really think he's spectacular, but I mean, Ohio State doesn't care about that. I feel like they have a quarterback that can replace him. But and they lost their backup running back. Trained him. He was what, a sophomore?
Yeah, he
He was young. He was a sophomore, I want to say. They lost. He entered the transfer portal. They lost their other backup running back behind him, who was number 6 in the nation. That's gonna hurt. I ain't gonna lie. And Julian Fleming also entered the fucking portal, and that's their number 3 receiver. That was gonna be their number 1 next year. Cause Marvin Marvin, shit, we don't even know if he talking about, he's salty about, he hasn't declared for the draft yet. Marvin Harrison has not declared for the draft yet, and he's salty about that loss.
He's going to declare, bro.
He's salty about that
If he's
loss.
smart, he'll declare.
Yeah, obviously, if he's smart.
Stay. Like, I get the loss, but I ain't gonna lie. He's looking at his life.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, it's a quote he said. It's a quote he said. They asked him, let me read it. They asked him, I want to say they asked him if he could give up all his awards. They asked Marvin Harrison on the awards and recognition he's received this season. He said, I think I would trade it for a win against the team up north. All of that shit. And he has not made a decision to declare for the draft. If he's smart, he will go. But I mean, shit, does he really need to go? Even Caleb Williams, he hasn't declared yet either.
But
they got bread. That's what I'm saying.
They got bread, but they.
I mean, obviously, yeah, it would be smart. Like, nigga, what are you doing? Like, go chase your dream.
Yeah,
like,
draft stock reason he not gonna get no higher than what he at right now.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk about Caleb because he's gone.
I'm talking about Marvin Harrison.
Marvin said, "Oh, you said
he's not gonna get no higher. Like, he's already questionable for number 1 overall pick. You feel me? Like, depending on the team and stuff. So I feel like that's a lot of the reasons a lot of the people ain't declared yet because they don't know. We don't know what the draft picture is gonna look like.
Yeah, I mean, shit. That's, I don't know though. If he'd be smart. If he fucking leave, he'd be smart to leave. But yeah, Ohio State, Julian Fleming, that's their number 1 receiver next year. He's gone. He entered the portal. He might come back. It doesn't mean he's gone.
Another team that we're gonna chat about that's been in the portal.
Wait. Before we get off the topic, 'cause I'm going to ask this.
I
have one more question.
He's a Michigan fan. Oh, well, y'all know that.
I think they play Missouri in a Cotton Bowl.
And they're plus.
Yeah, because they don't have none of these players. So I was gonna think, you think they're gonna win without Kyle McCord out there?
Yeah. Yeah.
Missouri ranked 9. You think they're gonna beat them?
Hey, me personally, I'm Ohio State. I fuck with Ohio State. That's my second team. I grew up, in Ohio. So, but I mean, shit. SEC. If Ohio State loses to the Missouri, I'm on that. I ain't
He on
gonna
that
lie.
even after they lost all their teams.
SEC is better than Ohio State. I mean, shit, they got a backup QB. They was both in the fucking lineup. They still got Marvin Harrison and fucking Mbuka. Nigga, they still got they got bro's name. What's his name?
Marvin Harrison.
No, they
Travion
running back.
Henderson.
Travion Henderson. Yeah,
They
like
still out there. You don't give a fuck.
like nigga, niggas compare him to Zeke and shit. Like,
Bro, man, Ohio State is
talking
like, bro,
You don't give
this
a
the
fuck
next
about
man
that.
up type of mentality.
None of that. I don't give a
If
fuck.
you don't perform in this game that we giving you right now because somebody left, you're not coming back. Just turn it up at the bottom. It's a little thing you gotta pay attention. But yeah, bro. But shit. With that being said, I still got Ohio State winning. Like regardless, I feel like they still got a lot of the defensive pieces that they need. The defense is still good. It's still elite. So
Fuck.
I got Missouri, though.
I got Missouri. But
Fuck them
yeah,
niggas.
we're gonna talk about that later on in
But
another
the Big Ten
episode
better.
anyways. We're gonna talk about it in another.
But yeah,
in
what
another
you saying
episode.
about the Michigan State?
alright, bro. We have a total of 17 players that has entered the transfer portal. And it's sad to say, we got 3 quarterbacks that enter in the portal. A couple of good receivers that I like, young receivers. And it's really tough. We did have an off year. Our head coach had a whole scandal going on. And with that being said, we play half the year with interim head coach. And it's fucking terrible. Bro.
Freaky ass nigga. Hey, bro.
Well,
Oh my
bro.
god, bro. Mel Tucker, bro. Like,
Bro, we can't
I
chat.
ain't
We
gonna
can chat
lie.
about this shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Like,
I
I
fucking
ain't
hate this
really-
dude right now because he got signed because of Kenneth Walker to begin with. He got signed the year that they went, like, I think they had like 1 loss against Ohio State or something like that, and they ended up beating Michigan. Kenneth Walker was carrying them the whole season, so they thought that Mel Tucker was that guy. Kenneth Walker left. It's a shambles.
I mean,
Transfer portal definitely hurt us a lot. Not transfer portal. The NIL hurt us a lot, just for the lone fact that we don't have that much money to offer a lot of these kids and stuff. When you really think about it, if you're a 5-star receiver, you can go to Michigan State. That's gonna offer you so much, or you can go 2 counties over to Michigan. That's gonna offer you a lot more than what we're gonna talk about. So at the end of the day, it's gonna be a harder playing field for us. We're gonna have to take what we got and really develop our talent. And with the scandals and stuff that's going on, the energy in the air at Michigan State right now, they are trying to change it. They did hire a lot of different people. They cut a lot of people. They had to change the face of the organization. So with that being said, a lot of the people ended up leaving, and we're trying to turn over a new leaf. We have Oregon's head coach and a lot of his staff that's coming over. They got hired, I want to say, sometime this week. And with that being said, we are trying to turn over that we need new people. If you a young kid coming out of high school, Michigan State would definitely glad to take us.
recruiting this shit, recruiting this shit out. Hey, y'all, no, y'all better not go there.
No,
Ruin
bro.
y'all time,
Nah,
bro.
rush it though. If
It's like,
you
nah, yeah, you should.
if you had to pick like any of the niggas, the really quarterbacks, because that's the hard ones, especially since y'all niggas lost a lot of quarterbacks. Out of the niggas who just entered the transfer portal, who would you?
Got Cam Ward, Dylan Gabriel, DJ. Cam Ward played for Washington State.
Mm-hmm.
Dylan Gabriel.
I would love Cam Ward.
Dylan Gabriel is Oklahoma's quarterback, and DJ Ugly is
They got
fucking
Kyle McCord out there too. You
Yeah,
say,
I was about to say Kyle McCord and bro from Dante Moore. They on his dick.
They
I
keep
ain't
saying
gonna lie.
Michigan been interested in him. I'm like, what the fuck? Why they tweaking? I don't know, but they keep saying Michigan.
I don't
He
even
got
know.
hired.
Yeah, bro. I feel like
Online.
with us getting the new head coaches and stuff, there is probably gonna be a quarterback that would love to go transform Michigan State the same way DJ Uiagalelei, whatever his last name is, did at Oregon State. Even though he's transferring, he don't want to be there no more because head coach gone, obviously.
Yeah.
But with that being
Where they
said,
go?
That's what I'm thinking.
I'm about to say he could come.
I've been thinking.
Where they go?
Our uniform's hard, bro.
Think about it.
Like you snapping them unis.
All the Heisman finalists, all transfer portal motherfuckers who didn't all the QBs at least. Michael Penix, Jaden Daniels, and Bo Nix. All came out the transfer portal. Was at different schools.
Joe Burrow came out of the transfer portal.
Went to a different
Kenneth
school.
Walker came out of the transfer portal. Like, Kenneth Walker came from Wake Forest and went to fucking Michigan State and balled out. Like, he had a good season at Wake Forest.
I didn't even know that.
Came to Michigan State because it was a bigger program and balled the fuck out. So, like, all y'all young kids, bro, y'all want to come to Michigan
but that
State,
shit
bro,
free
and
agency.
put your name on the map.
It is.
You do
That
that.
shit free
I
agent.
A
literally
lot of our
said
good
this.
players get drafted. No cap. If you a star at Michigan State, you definitely get drafted.
Transfer portal is literally damn near free agency. It is free
It
agency.
is free agency.
Yeah, you just get
Like-
the best niggas that just don't ain't
Like-
working with their team right.
Like, nigga.
You wanna move? You wanna switch schools, nigga?
Damn, hey, I think this too, though. Transfer portal is probably going to be the death of JUCO.
All the hard niggas come for the cash.
It's not going to be the death of JUCO, but for JUCO niggas, transfer portal is going to be tough. Like, for
I
the
don't think
JUCO,
so.
I mean,
I think JUCO gonna get included though, but you gotta think.
I mean, yeah,
the same way transfer from a JUCO
Yeah.
college to a bigger college. Once you get enough film, you got grades, you doing this, you doing that. They gonna blow like somebody like Wake Forest or
Yeah.
Syracuse,
I feel
But
like
think
somebody
about
like
this,
that.
though. You got a backup old lineman from Bama. He been there for 2 years.
Yeah, I felt.
You got this JUCO nigga. He the #1 JUCO lineman, but this Bama nigga, he was the #3 lineman
Yeah, I
in the nation
Yeah, I
when
feel what you're saying.
he came
I
out.
feel what you're saying, but it's still gonna
Who you
be-
gonna take?
It's
Like,
still gonna
I
be-
mean,
I mean, there's still gonna be opportunities for the JUCO.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
no,
what I'm
it
saying.
is
That's
gonna be
what I'm
opportunity. It's
saying.
not the death of the
It's still gonna
JUCO.
be
I didn't mean to say that.
opportunity for it.
but-
That's all-
But like, and the thing is, the transfer portal open up more opportunities for them just for the lone fact that the smaller schools, if they have good guys, they're gonna leave. So it's like a lot of
For
these
teams
teams
like Michigan State, like for
literally.
example, like,
So it's like you can go,
They're
you
not
can,
small
you
schools,
can go from a
like,
JUCO, like you play at JUCO, then go to like, for instance, like
shit, if I'm a JUCO
a
quarterback, I'm trying to go to
Tulane,
Michigan State.
Liberty,
Yeah.
fucking Ball State, something like that, Miami, Ohio University,
Yeah.
like something like that, and go crazy, bro. You can easily go to one of them other schools and just bounce. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be a journey. It's gonna be a lot of moving and uncertainty, but at the same time, it is possible for them JUCO kids. With them going to JUCO, it's uncertainty to begin with. Like you already know, like your career
Yeah.
is like literally, like
Yeah,
bro, I'm out
it's
here
up to
trying to
you,
prove myself.
low-key.
For real. Like I ain't got all the fucking technology. I ain't got all the weight room and all that shit. So I'm out grind, do what I need to do on the off season, get trainers, do what I can do, and get better. So like when me and bro out there working, my quarterback know I'm out break on this route. So you can get like that. Cause bro, it's open, bro. The transfer portal made everything open. A lot of teams that's good gonna be ass. A lot of teams that's ass right now there's gonna be good. A lot of teams you don't know about is gonna be putting their names on the map. The same way like the shit started happening to begin with. NIL is gonna change shit too. One thing I do feel like with NIL, they gonna have to limit certain spending for every school, bro. Cause for
Like
instance,
a limit for the
yes, for instance, like my thing is Michigan versus Michigan State. Michigan has more sponsors, more shit, everything going on that they can give more to their players that Michigan State can. Michigan State is not
sponsored by Jordan. Like,
bro. Literally, like
and
that's
they're top 5 in the nation right now.
like they gonna have to limit it. Like I understand it's kind of tough because you want to be like, bro, if this guy's is good, we have to give him this amount of money.
Right.
But at the same time, like
For the past 2 years, they've been top 5 in the nation.
Like-
too. So it's like, yeah, like you said, money.
bro,
like, yeah.
more money coming in, so it's like, bro, well, us
That's
already
what we
got the shit going on. We winning. We won the natty. Like we got more money coming in, more playoff tickets, more fans. Da 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 da. It's more money coming in to pit back into this.
All right, y'all. We about to talk about these Heisman finalists. Heisman finalists. We got Marvin Harrison in there. We got Michael Penix in there. We got Jaden Daniels in there. So, who do y'all think is gonna win?
Big J.
That LSU boy.
Jaden Daniels.
Yeah, he earned it.
Me too.
Great season,
Yeah.
Heisman season.
All right, outside of him, who you think they gonna give it to for real? For real?
Him. He done won it. He earned it. Bro, it was
Penix, if not him, not Marvin.
and it was crazy because Bo Nix and Michael Penix, it was like whoever won that game was going to win the Heisman or whatever. Because they both was like really ahead of him right there, and niggas was mad about it. But
Let me show y'all this graphic. Who y'all think had the best season?
that's out of the three of them.
Can you put this in? We're gonna show y'all this graphic. Who y'all think had the better season, the best season? Like, who had the weakest season for real type shit? Who had it like 1 through 3? Out of the tier 1, tier 2, in tier 3, or 1, 2, and 3.
I like 3 so far.
3, that's the best. Who had the second best?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, I don't even like this. I don't like this. I don't like the graphic, bro. It's just too many subcategories, bro.
What? This is receiver shit.
Yeah, this is receiver shit, but it's too many subcategories, like reception for first down, 60. Like, bro, that don't
Bro,
really say
okay,
shit.
fuck all that. I'm talking
That
about the
really don't
regular
say
ones:
shit,
targets, drops, touchdowns,
Yeah, that's what I'm trying
receiving
to look
yards,
at. That's
average yards per
what I'm
catch.
trying to pay attention to. That
Like-
I am. That's not. But there's just so much into it. With targets for drop, I don't know, bro. I ain't even gonna lie.
Well, who had the weakest season? Let me ask y'all that. Who y'all think had the weakest season out of these 3? Out of looking at the
Like
targets, drops, touchdowns, average yards per catch, yards after catch, yards reception ratio, 25-yard receptions, I guess. Like,
I want to say the middle.
had the weakest season.
Yeah.
The middle.
Yeah.
The middle. The middle. I agree. The middle had the weakest season. Guess who's in the Heisman finals? The middle player.
Then who was that? Navers
Marvin
and
Harrison.
Rome?
It's out it was out Rome, Marvin Harrison, and Malik Neighbors.
Yeah, that's what I'm
LSU.
saying. You but if you put their stats up, like they obviously got the weaker stats out of all of them. Like even base stats, like yards, they both got way more yards than him.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
They
And
both
he's
got
in the
more
Heisman
touchdowns.
finalist.
Yeah, it's because the media. It's because but it's not because the media, but it is because the media. But it is like that's his image. Like you go out there and you watch him and you see like you be like he's good. Like you, it's more of like what you see on paper type shit.
And the media.
Some niggas, it is the media, but some niggas is like that.
No, he's still like that. I'm not taking nothing from him. But,
Some niggas is like
that's
that.
crazy though. Heisman finalists. I think they just throw him in there just to make his resume look better. But
Yeah, they
that's
did
all
throw
I'm
him in
gonna
there
say.
because his stats wasn't better. He didn't have
Yeah.
Heisman stats, but he did have. He's not no Heisman finalist. On God, he's not no Heisman finalist.
Yeah, I don't know why he's in
But
there.
he only got that because he got that. And he gonna get the award. He gonna get that Benkoff award because
Yeah. Oh, he had the Bilikakov too. He might be the greatest receiver Ohio State has ever like.
But I'm not saying I ain't.
No,
even
I'm
gonna-
just saying that's what
I ain't
the
even gonna say
media.
he didn't earn that bitch. But it's just
No, I'm just saying. Look at
Nah,
these stats.
yeah.
Look at these stats.
You
Who
look
had
at
the
the
weakest
stats, you
ones?
can't even.
Who had the weakest stats?
he did have the weakest stats.
All
But
right.
it's not a stat award.
I'm not saying, bro. I mean,
That's what I'm.
all right,
That's what I'm trying to get
stats
at.
go into that award.
No, it does play a part, but I'm saying it's not solely stat award.
I'm not saying it's solely stats, but I mean, we talking about somebody in the Heisman finalists that's not even looking like didn't put up the numbers.
Go lay down.
He gonna win that.
How did that-
He gonna win that shit too, though. He obviously gonna win that if he in the Heisman race.
I mean, that's what it looked like.
Like if he won that in the Heisman, he obviously gonna win that.
Yeah, that's all I wanted to show y'all. Though.
His stats is ass. I'm not defending this nigga. His stats is for sure ass. But I'm saying I get why. Like,
I mean, of course,
it's a more what you see than what it's than
because
it's on paper.
everybody's been on this. He's a top 3 pick. That's why.
But yeah, but he's a top 3 pick because what you see. Again, what I'm saying, like not because his stats, not because anything.
You saying his
'cause-
highlights,
Yeah, basically, what you
the
see.
big plays you've seen from him. But I could say the same for Rome. Rome's made
But yeah,
amazing plays.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. He
So
got
has Malik Neighbors.
Yes, they both have made amazing plays, but they got their stats on top of to back it up. That nigga's always been a what you see type player. This nigga had the damn near that he didn't have top receiver stats last year, and we were still talking about this nigga like he was still one of the ones last year too.
Exactly. That's why I'm saying he's.
But that's
in
what I'm
there.
saying.
That's the only reason.
It's just a what you see type thing. Like he's only like that because of niggas think he's really good. We're not looking at his stats. We're looking at his talent. They're looking at his talent as a receiver.
Well, I mean, shit.
It's kind of like not trying to like this probably gonna make him move off track, but I'm trying to like it's kind of like Julio Jones. Y'all know who Julio Jones is, right? We know what Julio Jones has on off the field. But if we compare Julio Jones stats up to other different motherfucking stats, his shit don't scream I'm a solidified Hall of Fame. I mean, it do in yardage and type shit, but it don't all the way score
I get what you
touchdowns
mean. Like
and shit.
he wasn't always leading the league in receptions or receiving yards. Or
But he was
like,
always the best receiver.
Yeah.
Why? Because we knew what Julio was going to do on the field.
He might only caught 5 passes, but
Them bitches,
them bitches was crucial and they was hard on some motherfucker. Like, god damn.
Yeah, like this nigga.
Nobody do that
doing that shit.
yeah, type shit. That's what I'm saying. And I'm
That's not a bad.
I'm not even
that's
trying to. I don't even like this nigga, but I'm saying that's why
Yeah.
he.
No,
gets-
we're not comparing him, but like in
Yeah.
that instance, that
Yeah,
is
that's what
a
I'm
good.
saying,
That's
like-
a good analogy. I ain't gonna lie, because that is low key.
Like, I
that
don't-
is like that's the same thing for real. But shit, well, that's enough about the Heisman talk. I
Yeah,
guess
fuck Marvin Harrison.
Yeah,
I said all that good shit about it. Fuck that nigga. I don't even like the nigga. I'm just
Michael
saying.
Penix. I mean, yeah, I guess he's next up.
Yeah, Jaden Daniels gonna be number 1. Michael Penix
Yeah.
gonna be the second.
Runner up, and Marvin's just there just to be there.
Yeah, yeah.
Resume. But anyways, that's gonna do it for the college football talks, man. We're about getting into this next topic.
That's something in my mind.
Had to let that stupid bitch know that I'm really up. I've been drinking juice all day. Where's my double cup?
All right, y'all. Let's get into this NFL chat real quick, man. We got up first the NFL MVP odds right now. Dak plus 300, Brock Purdy plus 300, Jalen Hurts plus 350, Pat Mahomes plus 650, Tua plus 950, Lamar Jackson plus 950. Who do y'all think gonna win MVP as of right now? Yes, we do have a few more games left in the season, a few more important games for a lot of these guys, but as of right now, this is the picture. And let's talk about it, bro. Because imagine Dak being number 1 at the beginning of the season. Or not even the beginning of the season, like the middle of the season. Like week 4, 5, 6. Imagine that.
Shit crazy. That shit crazy.
Imagine Brock Purdy being up there 2 years ago.
That's insane.
Imagine Pat Mahomes not being number 1.
2 years ago, we didn't know who the fuck Brock
Yeah,
Purdy
I was about
was.
to say 2 years ago we didn't know who Brock Purdy was.
Yeah, he was in 199 pick.
Hell yeah, last pick and shit. But
Imagine Pat Mahomes not being number 1. Imagine Tua being in the picture. Lamar Jackson being in the picture. Well,
Tua
I mean,
had
Lamar
it
Jackson.
last year.
Tua, yeah, 2 years. I'm
He had
surprised Tua,
yeah,
Lamar,
Tua, he was eating a
Patrick.
little bit. And Lamar, he always gonna be there. I feel like
Yeah.
I'm
he gonna be there every
surprised.
season.
He's just offensive guy.
I feel like Jalen too, low key. Now, that's the type of player he is. I feel like now, like I said, I learned to when you show me, when you show me, then I learned to give you your props. And now I feel like he's getting better. He is getting better. Niggas do be on his ass about his passing, but I don't know.
Talking about Dak?
No, I'm talking about
Jalen.
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 Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't expect Dak to be number 1, but they talking about Brock Purdy too. In my eyes, bro, he's a nice quarterback, but bro, like he did just snap though last week, but bro, let's not act like those wasn't just sweeps. Little receive like playmaking, like I ain't gonna say like that happens, cause for a lot of receivers, that's how Patrick Mahomes got some of his touchdowns with Tyreek Hill. But I mean, to me,
Hey, my thing is you
like,
can't discredit it because at the
Yeah.
same time you're making the right decisions.
Yeah, he on the back.
You can't be like, bro, my offense that good, so I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
you
count all
can't-
these stats and shit.
Yeah, you can't do that
Like,
because he.
It don't make sense, bro.
Every
They
single
just got
one
that
of these
motion.
players have great offenses, like have pieces around them.
Oh yeah, all of them.
Every single one of them. That
Yeah.
probably got the worst ones. Worst
I would
options.
say Patrick.
Yeah, I would say
Oh
Patrick.
yeah, Patrick.
Patrick got the
Or Lamar.
Patrick.
No, really Lamar. Really Lamar. Really Lamar.
Yeah,
Really Lamar.
Lamar. For
Lamar. Yeah.
Hey, Lamar's weapons worse than Patrick's weapons.
Yes.
Think about it.
Rasheed Rice should be
Receivers
number
wise-
1
They got Odell,
or number 2.
Bateman.
Bateman gone. Odell gone. Only person, bro, there that's like that is Zay.
Was it?
Okay.
Yeah, Zay.
And Mark Andrews just
And
got
Mark
hurt.
Mark Andrews got hurt.
He out
Yeah, literally. So
But still, we count on weapons as a whole. As a whole.
as a whole. But I mean,
I'll take
Weapons
take-
as a whole.
fucking
Because that
Travis.
season.
I'll take Rashad White. Not Rashad White, but Rasheed Rice.
You gotta think,
It's the
Travis.
same shit.
Patrick got the. They both tight
It's the
ends.
same
Patrick got the
shit,
better
low
tight
key,
end.
bro. Patrick got a better, yeah, literally. It's the same shit.
Lamar still got Odell. He don't got nobody. Not nobody, but he don't got.
You got Scott Moore.
That's what I'm saying. Odell or Sky Moore. In a realistic situation.
Come on. Like,
Alright, come on. Alright, that's so now this is where it do get iffy. I feel like Patrick got more depth. He got more depth in niggas than him. Because once you get past Zay Jones and Odell, it's low key is.
Zay Flowers.
I mean, yeah, Zay Flowers. I call that nigga Zay Jones every trip. It is
I know what you're saying.
bad after them two players.
But hey, Lamar making it work. Same way Patty making it work. Wait till they get some real weapons again,
That's
bro.
what I'm saying. That's why they great.
Wait till they get some real weapons
But
again.
yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Right now, I probably say my MVP too early MVP is I don't want to be biased and say Purdy, but because I don't know.
I know mine. Mine is Jalen Hurts. So that's what I'm gonna say.
That's a good pick.
We can continue though. My fault. I just had to. That's all I gotta say. Jalen's mine. I don't even gotta get
That's a good pick. That could win it. I feel like that could win it if he ends up with the number 1 seed, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
I feel like Jalen gonna win it just for a long fact. Been there. His name has been there in the conversation and shit. And the only person's name that's been there in the conversation the same way his as is Patty and Lamar. And I don't think their teams is on that caliber as the Eagles. Even though the Eagles got exposed against the 49ers. And I do feel like a lot of people were saying Brock Purdy's yards is off of run after the catch. Like, not saying that's bad, bro. You can't knock it. But at the same time, when you throwing a 10-yard pass and they getting fucking 20 yards after
He
that.
has 31 touchdowns.
You got 31 yards after that. It's like, okay.
I ain't saying all.
He got 31 touchdowns.
Bro, I'm not.
31 ain't all.
Like y'all said, you gotta make the right decisions.
Yeah, so you
Like-
can't knock it. So, like, Brock Purdy has to be in that conversation, too. I see.
No,
why
I'm not
they're
saying he shouldn't be in it. He definitely.
No, I'm just saying myself.
He should be
there.
in.
I'm not disagreeing
Is
with
they
you.
not the best team in football right now?
I mean,
are.
they just showed. Yeah, they just showed they were.
All right, y'all. Let's get into it. The NFL season, sadly, is winding down. And luckily, that playoff picture is coming around. And we are going to have a discussion on what teams that we feel like are going to be in the playoffs, and what teams are in the hunt that should be in the playoffs, what teams that are in the playoffs right now, and we think going to fall out. So, let's get into it, man. We're going to start with the AFC because all of our favorite teams are in the AFC other than
Are you gonna start with the
Jazz.
NFC? Cause we'll get to that.
NFC? Alright, we'll do NFC. Alright. Okay. Number 1, we got the Eagles. 49ers, number 2. Lions, number 3. Then you got the C. You got the No, okay. Let's give y'all a little bit of context. Let's give y'all a little bit of context.
Oh,
Division leaders always get a ticket to the playoffs.
yeah.
Even though
I'm like, what
Eagles are 10-2, 49ers 9-3, Lions 9-3, Falcons are 4th in the NFC, but 6-6. But they are the number 1 in the NFC South. So with that being said, even though 6-6, they're number 4, Cowboys are number 5 and 9-3. Tough. Just playing the wrong division. They got the Eagles up there. So with that being said, you got the Vikings at 6-6, number 6. The Packers 6-6, number 7. You got the teams that are out of the playoffs, or the teams I'm about to list name.
teams he by lists.
I got it.
Yeah.
The teams I'm about to list are currently out of the playoffs right now in the NFC. Number 8, we got the Rams. Number 9, we got the Seattle Seahawks. Number 10, we got the Bucks. 11, Saints. The rest, we're not gonna talk about.
Damn.
And
He didn't even want to bring up your team. God damn.
bro,
Where the fuck they at?
they eliminated.
Yeah, that's from playoff.
They're at the bottom. They're at the bottom of Steve Crowlin.
Oh,
They
this
were
is-
eliminated from playoff
Oh
contention.
man.
Yeah.
1-11.
Yeah.
Yee. Yeah, but my fault. I guess you could keep
Yeah.
teams, the Bears,
All the 4th seeds and shit
Giants,
for 3rd seeds, bro.
bro.
Out of there. So, with that being said, we do have a couple frauds in the mix. We have the Falcons that can easily slip. We got the Vikings that are number 2 in the NFC North that can easily slip. And we got the Packers that are on the rise, but at the same time, it might be a Cinderella story. It might end quick. So, what y'all got with the NFC, man? NFC picture.
I mean, shit. top 3. Eagles making it, 49ers making it, Lions making it, the Cowboys are making it. Now about the Falcons, the Vikings, and Packers. Those are the 3 teams where it's like I don't know if they're guaranteed right now, but
Hey
the
man,
Falcons,
go lay down.
Yeah.
Go ahead, keep talking.
Uh,
They know we got dogs.
the Falcons, they're really only a game ahead of the Buccaneers and Saints. Like their division's ass wide open. NFC South shit. Weak ass division. He's a Panthers fan. I mean, I told him
He had a
the
chance,
division
but
was terrible.
I
But
don't give a fuck about the Buccaneers or the Saints. Fuck
yeah, I
both
just say
them
y'all
teams.
division is terrible. Weakest division
Fuck the
probably.
Saints and the Buccaneers.
But the Saints and Buccaneers. Y'all think the Falcons?
And the Falcons. Fuck the Falcons too.
But who y'all think gonna make it though out of the Buccaneers, Saints, and Falcons?
hey, me personally, I want the Buccaneers to win.
You want them to make the playoffs?
I want to see Baker make the playoffs again. I want to see Rashad White in the playoffs. I want to see Mike Evans in the playoffs. I want to see Chris Godwin in the playoffs. Even though they might be a first round bounce or whatnot, depending on who they play against.
Out of those,
I just want to see like it seemed like the resume is better than what it seemed, kind of sort of. I want to see Mike Evans like have another playoff thing on his
Yeah,
Hall of Fame.
yeah.
I want Baker to be like, yeah, I'm not a product of the Browns. I can do this shit by myself. Like, you feel me? Like, I wasn't lucky. Like,
Type shit.
that's where I wanted to come in. I want Rashad White to be solidified as a top 15, top 10 running back when it comes to the hybrid shit. Because he might not do all on the ground, but he'll run off for a route, catch, and run for his fucking life and score. So, like, with that being said, I want them to get a little bit of notoriety. So I feel like they should make that playoff picture over the Falcons. But at the same time, they need the Falcons to lose. They do play the Falcons week 14, and they need to win this game, and they need to continue to win out.
If they win, they in it.
Yeah,
Over them.
I'm just saying they need to continue to win out after that.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
because you never know with the Falcons, they might win and y'all might lose, and then boom, right back to the same picture again. Like, so with that being said,
Yeah.
I want the Buccaneers to win. But who do y'all have?
Shit. I'd rather see the Buccaneers in there too, though. Just for Mike Evans and Chris Godwin. I don't really fuck with Baker for real. And Jaden's a Saints fan, so our friend Jaden's a Saints fan, so that's I don't
Fuck the Saints.
Yeah, fuck the Saints. Who out of those 3 teams? Who you think? I know you don't give a fuck because I know you hate them niggas.
You want the Panthers to win, but they're obviously it is impossible for the Panthers to make it to the playoffs when they only have 1 win throughout the whole season. They drafted the #1 quarterback this year when CJ Stroud was #2. Y'all went up, gave up capital. Y'all don't have a pick next year just for y'all to be like
Damn.
1-11.
Now he just wanted to hop on your ass. Not.
I'm not counting. That shit you can say, bro. They're fucking
Yeah,
poverty.
they
Bro, what did I said this shit like last year or 2 years ago? Bro,
Nice.
Carolina is about to give away the Panthers. Bro, they are literally poverty. They have nothing going on. They ain't been shit since Cam Newton. They don't have a ring. They young. Bro, they might just be the... where they about to go? Vegas about to have another team? They can buy them out. LA about to have another team.
He got me weak. He got me weak. Just.
You know what I mean?
They about to buy them niggas out.
Damn, he just on y'all's ass. That shit crazy. Like.
Miami about to have another team.
But shit,
it.
damn, now you saying y'all going damn. But yeah, man. Well, shit, Buccaneers. Who did you say? Shit, who did you say you end up
You
having?
can't say the Panthers, bro.
Buccaneers, Saints. This ain't Buccaneers, Saints, or Falcons.
Probably Falcons. They're already up again.
Okay, so if they win this game, they're in. But okay.
What about the Vikings? What about the Vikings? NFC
Yeah,
South.
the Vikings.
They're number
that's
2
all-
in the NFC South.
Yeah, the Vikings are.
Oh, NFC North. I'm sorry.
Who's behind them? Oh, the Bears. No, the Packers. Okay. So the Vikings, I think, low-key, I feel like the Rams are going to sneak in there. I think they'll finish out with a better record than the Rams. Than the Packers and the Vikings.
Why do you think so?
Not the Vikings, the Packers. But I just think the Rams are just better. But they don't. I don't know, bro.
I think the Packers are going to make the playoffs with a young core and show that they have a lot of room to grow. I feel like they're going to pull like a not like Bengals go to the fucking Super Bowl or nothing like that, but like how people thought the Bengals were gonna be, go to the playoffs, maybe put up a good fucking first round and bounce because they're young. So that's what I feel like the Packers are gonna do as well. Jordan Love sat for a long time. They were gonna re-sign him, give him some bread. They got a lot of young receivers. Their whole receiving core is fucking damn near rookies or sophomores. Like when they doing it. So with that being said, I feel like they're gonna continue. They do have the Giants up next, so in my eyes, they will end up 7-6. So they're not gonna lead the picture just yet. And you do have the Vikings versus the Raiders, and the Vikings to me aren't that good, man. With Kirk Cousins being gone, their defense is not elite like that. So I feel like they can easily slip. Like, don't get me wrong, the Raiders are not good either, but it's like I feel like they can easily slip out of there, and somebody else can go straight in.
I mean, they're in the same division.
I'm just saying, like, if I can come out of the playoffs and somebody else win the playoffs instead of them, yeah.
Like the Rams or the Seahawks.
Literally.
Shit. Yeah, the Seahawks can make it too.
Yeah.
But shit.
But both of them, the Rams play the Ravens next, and then the Seahawks play the 49ers next. Tough.
Yeah, that is tough for both teams. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, I think that's what I think. I think the Rams or the Seahawks will get in there. Actually, I think the Seahawks will get in there over the both of them. And I kind of agree with you with that Packers shit. But shit, that's my NFC playoff prediction.
Hey, bro, you over there gambling and shit. What you got going on? What's up with the NFC? How you feel about it?
Shit, I think the shit gonna stay the same.
Like everybody gonna just be in there that's in there right now.
Yeah, that's it, bro.
I mean, yeah, cause it could happen.
Mm-hmm.
It could definitely happen. Cause
I just feel like
these both look like W's in my eyes. Vikings versus Raiders, Vikings. Packers versus Giants, Packers.
Yeah.
I mean,
They both need it. Shit.
Okay.
All right, man. Let's transfer to the AFC.
The real division.
All right, y'all. Let's get into the AFC picture. The best division in the NFL. A lot of uncertainty, ironically. Number 1, the Dolphins, 9-3. Number 2, Ravens, 9-3. Chiefs, number 3, 8-4. Number 4, Jaguars, 8-4. You got the Steelers, number 5, 7-5. Number 6, Browns, 7-5. Colts, 7-5. Number 7. Texans at number 8, 7-5. Broncos, number 9, 6-6. Number 10, the Bengals, 6-6. The Bills, 11, 6-6. The Chargers, number 12, 5-7. Everybody else.
Nah, the Raiders 5-7 too. I mean, we know they,
bro. Man, fuck the Raiders, bro. We ain't talking about them, bro.
That shit crazy.
We got the Raiders. We're not gonna talk about. Jets not gonna talk about. Titans not gonna talk about. Patriots not gonna talk about. So, if you're a fan of them teams,
win out.
I don't care.
Crazy.
It don't matter. Fuck y'all.
I didn't know it was that tight.
Bro, it's super.
Sheesh.
Bro, like shit can happen. And with that being said, number 5, the Steelers is 2nd in the AFC North. 3rd in the AFC North is the Browns, still at 7-5, and then 4th in the AFC North is 6-6. AFC North jam packed. AFC North also has number 1, 9-3 Ravens. So, with all that being said, that whole rant, we looking at 5 and below. Who do y'all think is in? Who do y'all think is out?
Shit.
The AFC South. Man, let's talk about
this
shit, man.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Let's talk about 4 below. 4 below, because Jaguars is only 1 game up.
Literally,
like,
bro. That's exactly what I was about to say. Bro, the Jaguars, bro, I honestly feel like, bro, they just lost to the
Bengals.
To the Bengals. Who they played the Browns without Trevor Lawrence. Hey, they could easily lose 2 games and be out this motherfucker. Like, that should be crazy. Even Steelers, my team, we could easily lose 2 games and be not out all the way, obviously both of them, but we could be out the picture right now. We lose our next 2 games. Like, it's literally 5-8 has the same record. That is ridiculous. Like, And Jaguars, like he said, are 1 game ahead. But the Steelers, we could lose. We could. I'm biased. I think we're gonna make the playoffs. But we did just lose to the fucking Cardinals. We got smacked. Like, Kenny did get hurt, but come the fuck on. Like that doesn't look like that's not a playoff team, bro. That's not a playoff team, bro. Like so. I ain't gonna lie, that's definitely interchangeable. The Browns, 7-5, they're interchangeable too. Like, cause they play the AFC, they're in the AFC North. I ain't gonna really get too much into that too much, cause that's gonna be too deep of a talk. The Colts too. The Colts can fuck around, win next week. Jaguars lose, they move up and become number 4. Like from 7, just like that. It could be crazy. Like. Even the Texans, 7-5, they're the same record as the Colts. Jaguars lose, Texans. It's just a lot, man. But I'm going over every team for no reason. This is a long rant. But the teams I think will make it. It's so hard. It's so hard. I think the Steelers will make it out of 4. I think the Steelers will make it. I think the Jaguars will make it. I think the Browns will fall. The Steelers or Browns will fall out. Like I feel like probably, and I feel like the Colts and the Texans will make it. Like I feel like they'll both make it. Or I don't know, bro. This is just difficult.
You gotta consider the Broncos.
And the Broncos and the Bengals and the Bengals.
Yeah, us and the Bills, bro.
And the Bills, on God.
It's so crazy. You have to consider all. Like you want to include certain teams just off of their like name alone, but at the same time, the picture is showing that they're not there.
Even the Chargers, they're 2 games away.
Yeah,
like,
that's to literally win out.
And they play the Broncos. They win that game, they move up a couple spots.
Yeah,
And they're in the same division. So man, that's gonna be. It's a
battle, bro.
It's a battle. It's a battle. I honestly kind of don't even know who's gonna make it. Like, it's just so open right now. I can't make a decision. Honestly, like.
Right, Stephen. What's your opinion, man?
Yeah. Out of all these teams, well, 4.
Then 4 more out of 8 teams.
I think the Bills are the only team that move up.
Whoa.
And you think?
Probably the Colts will fall out. Or the Browns. The Colts or Browns will fall out. I think the Texans can move up. The Colts and the Bills and the Texans are the only teams that can move up. Everybody else. And the Browns I feel like the Browns and the Colts are the only teams that can fall out. Y'all can fall out too, but I mean if y'all win, then there should be no reason for y'all to fall out.
That's very true.
Yeah, man. My picture.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
Jacksonville in there, number 1 in their division. I got the Steelers being in there somehow, some way, just because it's like they schedule so ass and they got a good defense, I guess.
We play the Colts. We play the Ravens. We play who else next?
Crickets. All right, next, we got the Browns. I don't know, bro. I feel like the Browns are gonna fall out, to be quite honest. And you got the Colts. I feel like the Colts are gonna fall out as well, sadly. And I think the Texans and the Broncos are gonna end up taking over them spots, to be quite honest. CJ Stroud is gonna make a final push for the playoffs, knowing that he can. Yes, Tank Dell is out for the season, but at the same time, it's the next man up. Nobody knew that they were going to even be this good to begin with. There's going to be somebody that steps up and do what they need to do. Nico Collins still out there. You still got Dalton Schultz out there. You still got Damian Pierce out there. Devin Singletary with his old ass. Like they got bodies, man. They can still do what they gotta do, and they do have a little schedule coming up. But at the same time, they can win out. Same with the Broncos. The Broncos are on a 5-game win streak. They beat the Chiefs. They beat a couple other teams that they needed to, and I feel like Russell Wilson and the Broncos is like really this is what they've been dying for. They've been dying for like Russell to do his job on some casual shit, not reaching and trying to do Superman, the defense will clamp up how they're supposed to, and they need to supposed to have a running game.
Pete.
When they get a, go ahead.
My fault. I was just thinking, what if the Broncos play the fucking Dolphins again in the first round? Well, not the first round. Well, shit, no.
Nah,
They not number one.
Yeah, but I mean, it might be number one though. I can't see.
Do the number one and number two get a bye, or just
Yeah.
the number one?
Number one, number two.
Oh, just number one.
Oh, just number one.
Okay, that's why I was like, shit. So that'd be crazy if the Broncos if the Broncos make the playoffs, bro. That's gonna be so crazy to me. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I was on their ass. I was like, these niggas shitty. But
Yeah,
shit.
bro. They doing what they supposed to do.
Yeah.
Get out of the
Sean Payton is locking in.
Where the
I ain't
letter
gonna
go?
even by going and rant about the Broncos.
Where's the letter?
So you got the Browns. So no, you got
Got the Browns and Colts coming out, and Texans and Broncos going in. Even though I'm a Bengals fan, it's been a long season. I feel like we put ourselves in the hole too deep. We have too many hard games coming up and too many good teams that we have to play at the end of the season. And I feel like we're out of that picture.
But y'all
And
back up though.
yeah, our backup cooking. Don't get me wrong, but at the same time, we do have to play.
Shout out Jake Brown.
We still have to play the Chiefs. We still have to play the Browns again. We still play the Steelers again. And those are all AFC opponents that we play all the time that's going to be gauntlets. So with that being said, like, yes, he had a good game against a, I'm not going to say mediocre defense. Don't get me wrong and discredit y'all, but they're not top 10 to me. The Jacksonville defense. So, like,
Yeah, I ain't no Jacksonville fan.
yeah,
That
so,
defense ain't. But
you feel me? That's my thing, man. That's my AFC North picture. And let's get into the next topic, man.
now we finna really be almost done. Now we finna.
All right, y'all. Next topic on the NFL. We got NFL predictions for week. What is this? Week 14, December 10th. We ain't gonna talk about all the games. We're gonna talk about the games that was important to us and the playoff picture at the end of the day. We got Cowboys versus Eagles. Sunday night game. Who y'all got, man? The narrative is Cowboys don't ever beat comp, but at the same time, we seen the Eagles just get exposed last week. So, who y'all got, man?
With that all being said, I think I'm gonna go with the Eagles. Shout out Jalen Hurts. And, that's gonna be a good game though. Cowboys aren't gonna get done up, but Cowboys can win this game too. But I got the Eagles.
I got the Cowboys.
I dig it.
I respect it. That's what I'm saying. They could win.
And I got the Cowboys too, cause I feel like didn't the Cowboys lose to the Eagles already on some close nail biter shit, and the Cowboys
Bro,
really
it's
should have
gonna be
won.
a good game.
So I got the
It's gonna be a
Cowboys
good
on that one, man. I ain't gonna lie.
And if the Cowboys win, they about to be, oh yeah, we going to the Super Bowl. Yeah.
You know how them fucking cowgirls get, bruh. Anytime they win a game, they be like, "Oh, Michael Parsons is him." We got what's his bum ass
Michael-
name? Tony
Yeah.
Pollard. We
Michael
got
Parsons is
Dak.
him, Michael Lawrence.
Michael Parsons get a game stealing sack. Did you see Michael Parsons on that last play? Like,
Hey, bro.
He liked that.
that's how Skip. Yeah, he liked that. I ain't hate it.
Man, fuck the Cowboys. Fuck Micah too. Hey, with that being said, let's talk about.
He is right now.
He hard, bro. I'm just
Like,
hating,
talking
bro.
about
Because he
right
played for the
now?
Cowboys. This is the team he played
He
for.
is the best
If he was in
right
orange
now.
and black, bro, he'd be God. But with that being said, next game, Jags versus Browns. The only why we chatting about this game, this dirty ass game, is because it's a playoff picture, man. AFC, it's pretty tight. You guys just heard about it. Y'all already know. So who y'all got, man?
Our reality, bro.
Hey, just to give context, Trevor Lawrence is out. Trevor Lawrence
He's out.
is out.
What? Is he out for 2 weeks for real?
I think so, yeah. He's
Bro,
not.
I called that shit as
Yeah,
soon as
he-
I seen it. I swear to God.
Yeah, it
I
wasn't
said
like-
he's definitely out for 2 weeks. He's not.
Yeah,
coming
his
back.
X-ray came back negative, so no broken bones or anything like that. It's just a high ankle sprain. I think they said, if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me. But with that being said, he is going to be out for a little minute. Take him some time to come back. And they do have, I'm not going to say they can spare some games, but they really can't. So their backup is going to have to come in and go
Lose some
nine.
shit.
Yeah, like end of the Bengals game, he had 10 attempts, 9 completions. So he played solid. Like he did fumble at the very beginning, so that is an L. But at the same time, with that being said, he's gonna have to come out and do that same thing without the fumble against the Browns for them not to win this game. Browns do have a good defense, and shit, it might stall them out, man. That's the Browns' good thing to do, but they love stalling teams. Teams that love to score a lot go out there to Cleveland, don't score a lot.
Browns don't got their QB either, for real, for real.
Yeah,
They got
but-
Joe Flacco out there. Shit.
Yeah, he did
Is the
smooth.
Browns gonna win? I mean, shit, I'm gonna take them. I need the Browns to lose, though. But I mean,
Jags, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't know. I feel like I got the Browns, bro. Nah, I got the. That's up in the air, bro. Don't bet on that game. But I got the Jags. I got the Jags. Fuck it. I'm gonna ride with y'all. I got the Jags. But
Yeah, I need the Jags to win too.
yeah, I need them to win. But
All right, man. Oh, who you got?
Yeah, I got the Jags.
My fault. I wasn't listening. We got Bucks versus Falcons. Playoff picture game, man. Me personally, I got the Bucks. I got Mike Evans. I got Rashad White.
I got the Bucks. I got the Bucks winning this one.
I got the Falcons.
Yeah. All right. Bills versus Chiefs. Where's that at? At Arrowhead. That matters in that game because both of their fan bases is electric. So, me personally, I got that boy Patty. Josh Allen a fraud. They fired the OC for no reason. That's all I'm gonna say.
I fuck with Patty. I fuck with the Chiefs. I fuck with Travis. I fuck with all of that. Like I think the Chiefs. I don't know. I just feel like the Bills gonna win this game. I feel like they need it more. I mean, that doesn't mean anything, but I think they're gonna come out playing hard. But I mean, that doesn't. Obviously, the Chiefs are coming off 2 losses in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
At least one.
yeah, at least one. So yeah, with all that being said, I got the Bills, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I don't really say Patrick. I'm always Patrick. I think Josh Allen gonna pull away with this one. But who you got?
I got the Bills too.
Yeah. Make sure y'all pick that money line then to lose your money.
I'm definitely not betting on that game. Not money line wise, but
Hey, next game we got the Broncos versus Chargers. Broncos on the win streak. Chargers to Chargers. So who y'all got on that one, man? Me personally, I got the Broncos. I want to hear what y'all gotta say first.
fuck it, I got the Chargers. Shout out Justin Herbert.
Any reason? Any reason? Does Jay Herb up?
Yeah, I think the Chargers. I mean, the Chargers always playing. Shit, I don't know the Broncos.
I feel like defense-
I mean, anybody can win, bro. I ain't saying like, oh yeah, like, but I mean, me liking the Chargers more. I feel like the Chargers will win, and the Broncos. I think the Chargers will win this game. Who you got? Broncos or Chargers?
ultimate decision. Life or death.
I'm gonna say Chargers.
Yeah, I'll fuck with the Chargers.
What's your reasoning?
Chargers,
Yeah,
probably make the playoffs. Fuck it.
I think.
Drunk as fuck.
Yeah, I just think they're at home and they better.
I get
Yeah.
that part. But at the same time, I feel like the Broncos are going to win. Just for the lone fact that the defense can slow them down. We've seen it happen in New England. I feel like the same thing, not the same thing, it's not going to be 6 points. But I feel like the same thing could happen where their offense don't click on all cylinders how they're supposed to because the Broncos defense are being suffocated. And the Broncos, if they hold the ball and win the time of possession war, they'll win that game. That's my idea.
Shit, I don't know. They ain't a bad defense, but I don't know. They did
They
get
solid, bro. They been playing
They did
hungry
get 70
recently.
dropped on them.
Bro, but ever since then, they never play like that. Like we all been watching their highlights and shit, bro. We see how hungry
played
they
like
been.
that before.
Man, shut the fuck up.
Nobody ever played like that. The fuck?
Bro,
That's insane.
real bitch.
That's insane.
That's so crazy.
But
Yeah.
that's it for the NFL predictions, y'all.
Nah, can you stop the recording, please?
Dang, that's all you gonna say?
Had to let that stupid bitch know that I'm really up. I've been drinking juice all day. Where's my double cup?
All right, y'all. We coming to a closing, and we're gonna end it out with the NBA. We're gonna make this. We got 2 more games in season tourney. We got 2 more games, 3 technically, but as of right now, the Bucks and Pacers have played in the in-season tourney conference championship to go to the championship, and the Indiana Pacers
Surprisingly,
have, not surprising to me, the Pacers have
the odds.
won that game against the Giannis-led Bucks, Giannis and Dame-led Bucks. Shout out Tyrese Halliburton. And I want to ask y'all how y'all feel about that before I ain't gonna go on too much of a rant, but before I go, how y'all feel?
You can go first, Giannis fan.
Actually, Giannis fan. I'm a Giannis fan too, but he just be on dick.
Yeah,
Giannis had 37 in the 10.
Bro, the team just can't do shit, bro.
Chris Middleton had 20. Dame had 24, 7 and 7.
They can't guard a stop sign. These niggas can't play no fucking defense. This coach damn near worse than Budenholzer.
Yeah, bro, the
Just kept
NBA
that
is
nigga,
trash. I hate the way the NBA treat coaches, bro. Like they'll be there for a year, win, and they'll be like, oh.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, Budenholzer was tweaking out. He used to tweak out all the time, I don't cap. But if this nigga, bro, this nigga be tweaking out too.
He ain't
Tweaking
winning
out
shit.
too.
But I feel like, nigga, you won. Why would you fire him 2 years later? Like, come on.
Cause he be tweaking, bro. He obviously a problem with this nigga. Why are you not putting Giannis on the best player? Why is Giannis not going the best player?
Shit, maybe it's a reason, but shit. The Pacers, led by Tyrese Halliburton's 27 points, 15 assists, and 7 rebounds. Miles Turner with 26 points, 10 rebounds. Obi Toppin came through with 14 points, and surprisingly, Buddy Hield with 11 rebounds, 8 points.
That's
So yeah, exactly. Nobody put that. You ain't putting that on your parlay. But shoulda. But with that being said, the Pacers took that W. Shout
That
out
was
Tyrese.
more hungry, bro.
Yeah, literally. Shout out Tyrese.
We gonna drop a reaction on that.
Future Hall of Famer. Yeah, that reaction is gonna be there. Y'all watch that shit too. 150 reacts. We ain't even. Well,
Yeah.
link in bio for real. We already said like link in bio. Bro.
Yeah.
But the next game we're gonna talk about is Lakers versus Pelicans. That is about to go on right now. And who y'all have winning that game?
Lakers.
LA.
Lakers, obviously. Shout out LeBron James. And yeah, and in the championship, or do y'all wanna?
Yeah, we alright. We got LA winning. We can chat about it. LA versus
winning?
Pacers.
LA versus Pacers. LA. Shout out
I
Brown.
got LA just for the long fact they got better big men.
Shout out Brown. Tyrese gonna
Miles
be
Turner
talking
not gonna be
about.
able to control all that.
In a few years, Tyrese
No,
gonna
no.
be telling a story about Bron in the in-season tournament about how he did some crazy shit.
Yeah, him and Jeff T gonna be sitting on the podcast and
some
talking.
shit like, bro, Bron was like just
Coaching the
doing
offense,
shit
bro.
like
You knew what he was gonna do.
he like that shit was crazy, bro. Like he was, but like we ain't gonna get into that. Lakers winning it all. Shout out Tyrese, man. Shout out LeBron. And with all that being said, this is 150 Sports here, man. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share. Like, subscribe, comment, share. And don't forget, I got Drew right here to the right of me, Stephen to the left of me. I'm Shamal. Subscribe, like, comment, share.
For the third time, Zephyr.
For real.
Remember, do that shit
For real.
right now.
Weird as hell if you don't. And if you stay, you're a real nigga. For real, for real.
Thank you.
You're a real nigga, for real. I ain't gonna lie, because this is a long one. But that's gonna do it. And 150 Sports.
Had to let that stupid
Yeah.
bitch know that I'm really up. I've been drinking juice all day. Where's my double cup? Yo, bitch tryna fuck on me for clout. Told her back it up. I had niggas running off they blocks, had them packing up. Told a bitch that I got hella bread. I think she wanna fuck. Bitch, we slime, then we finna spray just like a.